Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Way now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Made a throw it. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots trim the lead to 1. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On point, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Some new resources here. You gotta dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's May on 1st and 10. Makes the grab and bounds left side. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
May now. This one taken in by Pratt. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
14 more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 21-14, our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Out of the pistol, Henderson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Defense on blitz here. May. Brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock. And they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards. And more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Anderson. Can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock. An injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Here we go, start. Diddy, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Catches May down the right sideline. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go. 180.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow to the air now. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
11 MT. Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checks it down to the back, you can almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Working out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. he'll try to hit this one well. It was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Time. 180. 11, MT. Tate.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Burrow setting the throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
11, mighty. 11.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Hey, 11. 11. Stop.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on down. And now some great field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. On play action, here's May. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
13 yards on
Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points in the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. After is good by Boygalis. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 21.
Now Boygalis on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. One play action here. Burrow. Out left and Otten makes the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a good 3.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11, mighty.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. T. Higgins the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Bengals tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. On the gun, it's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the air on 1st down, May. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
A 44-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He worked so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Turn coming here from the 12. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Hey, dip right, dip right. Hey, here goes, right.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Yards on the play.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play action, May. He finds his running back, Henderson. He's down the inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down carry for Virginia. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Five.
Throwing is May. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
May now on third down. He's put second out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Looking quickly here.
Yards on the play. That's another Patriots first down.
First down, May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To the air yet again, May. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out at halftime.
Every touchdown down's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage pays dividends for 6.
Bengals 28. Andy Borregales.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Stop!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Here we go. Start! 11. 12. Start!
Burrow on the play action. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
180. 11 MT, take.
Third and long, here's Burrow. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Completed for the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
What's up?
Don't give this up the middle to Pacheco. He gets this one out to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Now the play fake. Buying some time left. Ran for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Away by Demetrius Knight. Offensive line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. In the hands of Thornton, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
There's no plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
All right, here we go, start.
It's Henderson on the give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down throw for May. Finds space, middle of the field. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage is really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's...
He hits it in the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Nice checks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 28.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's get set. Start.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First
Here we go.
At the 47-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Start. Ladies.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete.
Good coverage by Christian Harris.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. He isn't working out. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go. Can. Start. 11. 11.
Desperation time here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here.
On one, ready?
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Start.
Running it after the penalty. He's only able to power this After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
The play fake. He finds McConkey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
11 MT, 11 MT.
First down, going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He has this down at the 34. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Gets him on the quick hit. And they've got him down in the red zone at the 22. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they're going to be set back to 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here!
Staying on the ground here with Jones. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
May now from the gun. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Off the play action. May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots keep adding that 4th quarter lead. Way down this on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots making a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 28.
Now Corey Allen on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And Dr. Jacobs to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets a 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bengals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
On 1, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped it right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right 80. Stop.
On 3rd down, it's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think in a situation like that, 3rd and inches, defense is certainly thinking stop the run first. That's well done defensively. Not a problem for them to adapt and get into the right coverage. And that was a critical 4th down.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pick up with 2 here. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Stop. Right 80. Right stop. 11. Stop.
And the shotgun, Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately,
Here we go.
they just couldn't quite hang on.
Stop. Right 80. Right stop. 11. Stop.
And 1. Burrow. Blitzes there, and he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense is just being relentless.
Right 80. Right stop.
Here goes one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So this is a win for the Patriots. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.